What's going on, my friends? I am in my van here getting myself ready to chill out for the evening. I'm fixing to go to sleep. I've just been busy this week figuring out my course of action of what I got to finish this year musically, get all that done. I've got work to do on that, a lot of it. Just been kind of going with the flow since I got back in the town the other day. It's kind of good to get out of town for a few days, man. Just no matter what you're doing, take some time away from your routine. Just getting out of town and doing a little driving and hanging out a little bit was so worth it. And get past Christmas and maybe the first of the year, it might be something more to do when I do that. Really do a lot of stuff around South Carolina. I think it'd be kind of cool to do. And just been thinking a lot about what I'm going to do here. I love this van, don't get me wrong, but I think I want to kind of see if I can pull the best of both worlds on this deal. And it may entail selling this van, which you're thinking, man, why would you do that? Well, it's not a bad thing because I can roll off into something else. I've mentioned already that I really would love just a little more room. Sorry about the movement on the camera. I've got my mattresses shifting here weirdly. Sorry about that. And I'm just moving things around here. All right. Something just a little bit bigger, but I think what I might do is, instead of just going to another RV, I'll have an RV, like a van. I'll probably do another van, and it'll be like a travel overland type vehicle. It'll be real cool. I gotta have a home base of some sort, and I talked about this. See if maybe I can find a small lot somewhere kind of out of the beaten path, close to town, but quiet. I'm not in the HOA. I've been in all that. It's kind of a pain in the ass being in an HOA. I get the HOA. I've been on board of directors of HOAs. I've done this before. I know the drill. It does a good job at protecting the integrity of property value, and I totally get that. If you've been in certain neighborhoods where you see things like, God, how does that neighborhood allow that to go on? They don't have an HOA. They don't have any control over it. The only difference is if that individual were doing something against code in the city or something against the law. It's just, sometimes there's nothing you can do. And it can really have a bad effect on when you go to sell your house or your property. And a lot of you know that. The cool thing about what I want to do is I'm away from everybody. And what I do is up to me on how, if, a day I ever want to sell that property, is how it will sell and how I take care of it. And I'm somebody who really takes care of things, and I want things nice and stuff that, someone were to look at to buy, it's not going to go, God, I wouldn't buy this place, But I'm thinking about a little lot somewhere, kind of quiet. And I think what I might do is put like a one bedroom kind of, would be a manufactured house, but it would be like a tiny manufactured house, kind of a one bedroom. Some people call it a one-bedroom manufactured mobile home, but it's going to be built a bit different. It's going to be built a lot better quality. And don't get me wrong, believe it or not, people have given such mobile homes a bad rep when a lot of these mobile homes, everything's an option. You can get them built very nicely. And the way that they're built for, the structure with the framing and everything is a lot of this, the options are where you live, a lot of how it's strapped and all the framing and what kind of counters and cabinets you want, flooring, what kind of doors, what do you plan to do, So the thought of that, or maybe building something small, would be kind of cool. I don't know. Problem is if I build it, if I have an option of making it permanent, which is with a manufactured house, a lot of people don't realize is you cut the tongue off a mobile home and put a foundation or a brick thing around it, like a foundation, you can get a certificate of occupancy and tax it into your property. You can make it a site-built home. It's really all you really need to do. You have to get approval from the county. They come out and they inspect and look at it, go, okay, it'll work. It's Now it's taxed in. It's house and property that is being taxed. And it ups the value of the property. It really does. People say, well, mobile homes depreciate. Well, yeah, I'm sure they do, but so do RVs. But the depreciation of these things depend on how you take care of them. And that's going to depend on you. Depends on you about anything you do. A lot of the, this van here, you know, if I were to keep it, if I take care of it, you know, van holds a great resale value. The fact that it's an RV and it's customized, I just really put a lot of value into it. Over time, yeah, it might depreciate a little, but there's going to be a hold of value in this thing just because of what it is. You know how that is. So I'm just kind of thinking about what to do. I got to do a lot of research because I've said this before. If you get a lot somewhere, you got to make sure that you get with the county and DHEC and all these people, and you have to pay a surveyor or engineer to come out and look at the lay of the land and go, you know, will it grade? You know, DHEC will tell you, would it perk? Meaning, will you be able to put a septic tank in there, or is there already drainage and sewage up to the property? Is power coming to the property, you know? Because regardless, I'm going to have solar on that structure, or it will be an off-grid solar with an option for power later. It's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of cool things you can do. You can put a big propane tank out there and run everything, heating, water, and everything on propane, which I would anyway. Electricity sometimes is more expensive. I'm not in an area which we're cold, but the thing about propane is it makes it more off-grid. It gives you that flexibility and stuff. You can put a Generac generator on there, and that Generac can really be a good backup for things. If you're really going to be off-grid and run that Generac on propane, natural gas, or backup electricity, the Generac is a very cool generator that, you know, if you afford a Generac, it's a generator that you can tie into the meter of your home. It's a backup power system. It's like anything else we do here. So, but that's just my thoughts. I'm also looking at, I'm going to get the cushions. Got to get them on that bench. I've been procrastinating that, but I'll get that done. But I'm looking at just so, not most sort for my benefit, but it'll be a good point. So if somebody's ever looking at this van, I might get one of those diesel heaters and put it in here. And it's a heat source that it'll make it a 4-season van RV. It really will. You have a heat source where they're not going to go, well, I don't have heat in there. If I live in where it's snow or I want to go certain places, some people like to do that. They want to know you've got a good heat source. So question is finding out where I'm going to put it and how I'm going to do it. So I've got an idea, just like I did my air conditioning, but it would infringe on a little bit of storage, but just in a little area. So we'll figure that out. But other than that, all is well. And I am going to get off here. I was thinking about one thing that I was thinking about, and I know I'm not the greatest video editor. Don't claim to be, and probably not going to aspire to be. I write music for film and TV. That's my forte, not video editing. So, you know, and you don't have to. I will probably do videos like this, just film them and upload them for mostly. And I may commit to once a week, maybe, or other, if I do a video of editing of such. Working at it a little bit. If you saw my last 2 videos, there was some stuff in there just poking around, some of the adding music and some of the subtitles and stuff. So, but be it that it may, if anyone is wondering, I'm not striving to be a video editor of any such, but that's not to say I can't get better at it. It is what it is. The good thing about it is it's the reality of me getting on here. This is as real as it gets. There's no one behind me holding a camera. There's nothing. I do, however, have to wonder about some van life channels, some RVing channels. I do wonder who might be behind them, but there's a lot of good talent out there too. They really do a good job at editing video. So be it that it may. Anyway, I'm getting off here. I've been babbling, and I figure I'd jump on and rap a little. I appreciate you guys for watching, and if this is the first video of me you're watching, please like and subscribe. You subscribe and like, and even if you just don't care, like and subscribe. I want to see if I can get as many subscribers as I can to get this ball rolling, man. I really would. Anybody you know that's interested in RV life, nomadic living, or van life, or anything, pass me on, man. Pass me on indeed. So anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm jumping off. And as I always say, if anything cool comes along, I will cut you in. And you know I will. Be cool. Have a good one. Bye.